Cheers to you all. Hey everyone, it's Muriel. So I'm here tonight. I did a little turn on my crafting and thought I would stop for a minute and make some Christmas cards. And actually I got to 3 of them and I wanted to come and show them to you. I'll probably be making one more because I have one more flower left. So my inspiration came from this pack of flowers that I had in my stash. It is a poinsettia, a white poinsettia flower by Petaloo from the Darling collection. Darling collection. Really sweet flower. It has a dark green bottom to it, which I took off, and I'll show you some other type of flowers that I put underneath it. But that was my inspiration. And then I'm using the Authentique paper pad called Frosted. I picked this up over at Tuesday Morning. It's a 2018 paper pad. Really pretty. Has all those winter colors. Very cool. Lots of purple, polka dots. This one here page is full of socks, and then this here, the images are mittens and gloves, swirly like snow, small polka dots, plaid stripes, very pretty. And then it has 2 pages back and front of these beautiful images of children playing on the snow, outdoors. So that was my start to use one of those as a focal point and create the cards. So these cards are all 5 by 5, we'll say, with the exception of one is probably standard, but for the most part they are 5 by 5. So here's my first one here. Again, I used the image of these 3 little girls feeding the birds in the snow, and you can see how I did some layering of the pattern paper. The background is just some gray 110-pound cardstock from Recollections. So all of the Recollection paper came in this pack. So this is 65-pound craft paper, but the gray that I used is 110-pound, and I just backed it up with these colors. This is just a sticker from another collection, and here's my flowers. You can see I backed this white poinsettia with this blue flower here. I used lots of thread, some flowers from Michael's, and some greenery, and I'll show you. Again, so here is the poinsettia that inspired me to make these. These are the holiday greens from Tim Holtz. I believe these came out several years ago. He has at least 2 more since I bought this. Using some of the gray frosty or pearly pearls, so to speak. And these are the flowers that I used, the gray ones. These are from Michael's. You remember these paper flowers. They're very old, at least 4 or 5 years. And here are some of the poinsettia type flowers. I believe these are from either I Am Roses or Wild Orchid Craft that I pulled out because the paper pad has that purple in it and it has those many shades of blue. And then here is another set of burlap flowers from Petaloo that I used, 2 of these. And you know, the threads that I love to use. And then some sequins that I picked up over at Tuesday Morning. This is some white snowflakes, iridescent sequins, very pretty. So again, there is the card. The inside is done. It's just double layered, and I can go ahead and put a message inside and get it in the mail. And on the back of the cards, I'm just using a stamp I purchased here. It says Holiday Greeting from Seattle, and I will just put my name on it. So there is the first card. Okay, here is the second one. Again, the cut apart that says I heart the cold, and then I have a sticker here that says Burr. And I believe these are probably 3 by 4 card, like journaling size. And then here is the flowers. Again, I used some deep purples, the poinsettia, some craft thread, some of the greenery. I cut out some green flowers, and then the greenery that I'm used with craft paper. Just really pretty, just to bring out the brown. I see in the image in the background there are some socks, and then I did a layer across of the polka dot purple and white paper, and then the pearly gray pearls on each end, and then the inside looks like that. Okay, this was on 110 pound white cardstock. And then the last one looks like this. It says, "Let it snow." I put the snowflakes, the iridescent, if you can see them, and some sequins and some pearls on this one here. Glued 2 of the purple flowers, and then some greenery down here. These are some lavender or purple tipped closed roses, really, or open roses, really pretty. And then the greenery. And this greenery, you guys, I cut it out maybe 2-3 years ago. I'll say 2 years ago. And I'm just determined not to cut any more, excuse me, because I have so much and it's such a mangled, tangled mess. But I go through it and I just, you know, whatever I shake off and I just need to maybe trim it down, and then I have some holly. So I've used this, I cut this out a long time ago, and I'm just pulling from this stash here so that I can kind of get through it. And it is a lot of kind of wintry types of leaves and twigs. So that made that card, and this card opens up from the side, and then the inside is done. The paper pad is really pretty. Again, I picked it up at Tuesday morning. If you guys have gone over there, you probably have seen it. I hope you have gotten it. It's only it doesn't say how many pages are in here, but it's not a lot. It's not your typical paper pad that we have, where it's, you know, 4 of each, 24 patterns, but it's a beautiful winter color. So if that's what you're looking for making, you still have time to make some winter cards. Just find those paper pads that you have in your stash that have that blue and purple and gray tones to it, and then you can get yourself going on making some of these cards. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'll be back. I am still doing my 12 days of Christmas destash, so I have 3 bundles of Christmas stuff that I'm ready to destash. And I want to thank the 2 ladies yesterday that bought 3 of my lots. I still have 1 lot left of my vintage embellishment. I believe I have lot A. Let's see here. I believe this is lot, or maybe lot C. Excuse me. I still have lot C. And I hope to sell that one, but again, I'll be coming back with some Christmas things that I'm just trying to thin out, that I know I'm not going to use anymore. I've used some of the things, so some of the things are new, and then some of them I've used a few items out of it. So anyway, so if you're interested, stay tuned, because I'll be back with that video. Thanks again for watching. Bye now.